Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The official start of the new
restart.
Season 3. It's like a refresh. Kicks off this evening. We're in Denial versus Epsilon right now as well. At the same time, ISO versus Optic is currently going on as well. Get you a little update as to how that game is going on in a little bit. For now, though, it's time to jump into map number 3. It's going to be Uplink Biolab between Denial and Epsilon. And the series actually tied at 1 apiece. Epsilon hosted map 1 and 2. Were able to comfortably pick up map 1 by a 30-point lead, despite I was expecting Epsilon to really, Denial to pick that one up. Search and Destroy, though, did go in favor of Denial. Now on a Denial host in Uplink Biolab. Is this kind of where we see them crush?
I think this is where you see Denial really kind of put the hammer down, and then I think you see them close out in game number 4. I was really shocked they even won game 1. I mean, Epsilon just looks like a completely different team, even playing a close game number 2. But you gotta think, you know, Denial so strong. The beginning of the Pro League now with the restart, you expect them to come out with that same fire.
Looking at Nagafen's perspective, no one yet to touch the drone. Nagafen will be the first. And I think he's just going to try and toss that one for yards. Almost caught Slasher with his pants down, but luckily for Slasher, he's able to pick up that kill. Now controls the drone, making his way over towards Snow. And we'll see if he can try and convert this one for points. His teammates are doing a great job slaying. Could just be a 1-point bio throw, but not going to be able to get it out. And Hook now with the drone, he's going to fall. And Epsilon with a big save. Royalty looking to try and wrap this one green as well.
Yeah, it looks like they have at least a chance to go for 1 here. The player up top gets taken out. Nagafen's going to drop right there. Once Nagafen drops, Royalty has to go for a 1-point play. And you see now it's going to be Temp with the drone going the opposite direction. He's going to drop the hands of Nagafen. Who's going to grab the drone? Can he put it in? He looks like he's going to go for 1. He's going to connect with it. It's going to be Denial on the board first. Royalty right there needed to go for 1 the worst way, Ben.
It was kind of interesting, you know, a little bit of a mistake from Denial mid-biolab, forces Epsilon allowed to wrap, and then everyone from Epsilon dies. Denial wrapped the drone right back, and Hook able to simply throw it in for a 1-point play. Now the game kind of settling down a little bit. Everyone fighting over that purple side. It's looking good for Denial just to pick up a couple of kills and then push through with that drone. Slasher still on your screens. Desperately trying to hunt down some players from Epsilon, and the first kind of wave will be pushing in towards purple. He's able to pick up 1. Can he find the second? He's going to have to play very weak challenges with the ASM-1. Very aggressive play from Slasher, and he's going to pay the price for that. Actually being killed there by Parasite.
Yeah, interesting. Slasher shots looked a little bit off there. 9 and 4. But I would probably attribute to him running the ASM-1. Primarily an AR player. Now kind of switch over. Replays absolutely embarrasses Royalty right there. Now with the drone in his hand, trying to stay alive, get some blockers. Slasher gets taken out. He has 1 directly to his left. He's able to get around him. Can Replays make a fantastic attempt at a shot here. He's going to try and go get it off. Not able to do so. It's going to get cut down in Snow. Drone going to be picked up by Parasite. Parasite tries to reset. It doesn't go out. Now just going to pick it up, jump off. That could have gotten scary right there for Epsilon.
Yeah, you saw Epsilon just kind of panic after the drone didn't go out. Everyone kind of turned around and was like, wait, what? Luckily, Parasite jumps off the map with the drone in hand. Replays again, picking up more kills. Extends his score to 8 and 5, looking for his 9th, unable to connect. And just a 1-0 lead in favor of Denial. I think it's fair to say Epsilon, though, on the favorable side, judging by the amount of different spots you can go for those 1-point plays. And just as I say that, 1-point play comes in from Parasite. Now sitting at 6 and 6 with that 1 uplink throw. He's on a 2.
Should be 2-1 in favor of Epsilon, though. You think Royalty probably should have connected on at least a 1-point throw there.
And bear in mind that 1-point play from Denial came from that mistake. So technically, if you kind of look back at it, it could be 2-0.
Right, yeah, no, I actually didn't even think of that side of it as well. So really, I think Epsilon kind of gave that part away at the beginning, but right now, not really hurting them too bad as we're all tied up 1-1 here. Minute 30 seconds to go. Do you see anybody having a chance to score here at the end, Ben? It seems like the right side of the map being controlled by Denial. If they can get that player out of elbow, the guy directly in front of Slasher might have been able to make a play, but it's not going to happen. As you just saw, he's taken down by the player coming out of elbow.
Full on panic mode, just trying to throw a stun at his face. Replays ironically picks up a kill with his stun. Nagafen again, struggling. 5 and 12. Not been his evening thus far. However, he does have the drone and looking to escape. Try to turn around and throw it at the chasing Denial player, but didn't get any luck. Final 60 seconds of round 1 of 2. Replays once again with the drone. Denial needs to be careful here. They don't want to throw and miss and allow Epsilon to get a score right at the very end of this first half. That'd be pretty devastating considering it's been a pretty close game. And Replay's really thinking about it. Now needs to go for the 1. Can he release it in time? Yes, he can. Connects as well from downtown. 2-1 lead in favor of Denial. And luckily for them, they spawn relatively close to the drone, and they can pretty much just stun out.
I mean, replays with some amazing plays with that satellite drone. I mean, we saw it the first time, wasn't able to get the 1-point throw off. That time he does, and he connects with it. And he's actually doing a very nice job in the slaying department as well. 13-9, leading his squad, doing the work in the OBJ department. This is the replays we saw at Gfinity 100K. He was able to do everything, now bringing it back into Pro League Season 3.
Yeah, Remy with 12 seconds left, not able to release the drone, and the drone will be down. Replays has it one more time. 5 seconds left. Surely we don't see him hit this. 2 seconds. 1 second. Releases. Time's going to run out just as the drone is dipping. You can see it in mid-air. It would have been good, I think. To be honest with you, it looked as if it was going to drop just in time. But Replays unable to get it. But Denial do still have that 2-1 lead of the half.
Yeah, Denial in control of this game. Up 2-1. I expect, you know, I expect to come in that game. That throw would have went in.
That was going in. That was dropping.
Yeah, he would have connected with that. Now we're going to go into the second half. Who do you want to jump on board with here, Ben? I think I want to jump on board with one of the guys on Epsilon. They're going to have that difficult fight through snow.
Does Nagafen pull out the AK-12 and respawn? Would that blow your mind? Because, I mean, Replays just, well, made that look relatively easy. Nagafen's still struggling. Remy at 16-12 though. Let's have a look at his perspective. Has the ASM1, pushes in towards mid-buyer. There's one, can't find the second. Meanwhile, Royalty over in Elbow, trying to support his teammate Parasite, who has the drone. Royalty able to pick up one. He will be one-shot. Parasite, though, going to be wrapping this over towards Green, and if he gets caught here, Ice, he could be in some trouble, but luckily teammates do pick up those kills, but Parasite with absolutely no team support.
Yeah, no, he's just kind of going out on his own, just trying to make something happen, and don't think that's the way to go about carrying the drone in uplink. I don't think we've seen too much success, but Parasite just trying to be a one-man army here, just carrying the drone, throwing it down, now probably going to go back and pick it up. If he can pick up this kill, it's going to be Replays picking up too. I have not seen too many players do that successfully. Parasite almost pulls it off, which is the crazy part about it. It shows how talented he is, but he's going to get taken out. Drone going to be in the hands of Replays. He's just doing a great job, just weaving in and out, trying to get his teammates to pick up some kills. They don't pick up any. So now he's in a hard spot, gonna have to throw the drone, now fight.
Like that play, just release the drone. Play for the time on it, see if he can pick up a couple of kills. Knows a couple of players will be flanking. There's still 5 seconds before he can reset it. Knows that, goes for it. That's 4 down, and that is going to be a 2-point play. Replays using such smarts and intelligence times his pickup of the drone. 4 players go down with pretty much perfect sync to when the drone needed to be picked up, and now Hoop looking as if he could force some points. Unfortunately, will fall. Replays last man alive, not really in a position to stop this drone. It's going to be Royalty who has it in his hand, and he's over towards mid-buyer. This could be that 1-point throw we talked about. Instead, the pass comes out, but the drone just flies off the map and will be reset.
And then you see 3 kills come in for Denial in the kill feed. It's going to be Hoop pushing down here through Ice. He's going to try and get these cuts by the drone. Ben, give them drone control. He's not going to be able to pick up any. So Epsilon gets 2 kills. They need to pick up this drone and try and force it through Purple. And you see Slasher up top causing a lot of issues. Picks up 2, Replays, gets another. Can he get the 4th player? Now everyone coming off the spawn for Epsilon. This is not looking good for them.
Just gonna keep Replays highlighted. He sinks the 1-point play. Just don't want to leave Slasher's perspective. Some of these shots are just immaculate. As I say that, though, he does miss a couple. Still on a 3 streak as it stands. Make that 4. Teammates again going to be slaying. He has the last player trapped in a corner. That's going to be a 5 streak. Hoop with the drone. Slasher just doing such good work with his bow. And Hoop should be good to jump this one in for another 2-point play. Slasher still slaying behind him. Finally falls, but Hoop able to pick up a kill with his ASM1 with 2 minutes left, Matt. It's now a 7-1 lead in Denial, and this is kind of the Denial we expected to see.
Yup, Temps sitting up here by top blue, just locking this down. Players just getting picked up so easily by Epsilon. Epsilon needed to wrap, like, 2 scores ago. Right now, Denial just really putting the hurt on, up 8-1. This one looks like it's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, very, very fast. This one is spiraling out of control for Epsilon. 8-1. Slasher with the drone. He could sink another 1-point play. Looks as if it should be good, and it is good. 9-1. Epsilon just, they can't get their foot back into this game, it seems. Every time they spawn, a little bit of split decision making on where to go, what to do. Is that just a sign that the team isn't fully gelled yet?
Yeah, Uplink's a game mode of tons of teamwork, and you saw No, some plays just didn't go their way, but they didn't play some situations well, Ben. I mean, you know, started with Royalty when he decided to, you know, try and force a 2-point play, and then now they elect to wrap. The replays just absolutely crushing, but by the time they decide to wrap and go for the kills, it's now 10-1. Right. So it's kind of a little late.
Decision making. I feel like Replays after coming back from Gfinity is playing some of his best COD. Looks kind of like that COD Champs Replays. Just playing with fun, it seems. 27 and 18, 6 uplink caps to his name. And really the rest of Denial doing a great job of staying around. And Slasher are a big part of the reason why Denial has such a big lead. The scoreboard may not show it at just 22 and 23, but he went on a huge streak at one point. Saved the drone from Epsilon's hands and also made a play. Epsilon looking to try and put some score on the board, but Slasher picks up the drone and he says, all right, well, see you guys later. I'm wrapping this one green.
Yep, nobody from Epsilon there. Looks like for a second he was just going to try and just waste the clock, but he actually goes for a 1-point play. So that's the exact play you would have wanted Royalty to make earlier. This time, Slasher doing it for Denial, and you see that's why they're up 11-1 here. Just great decision making out of Denial all game long.
Yeah, they've crushed Epsilon in Biolab uplink, and that's going to give Denial the 2-1 lead in the series. Now the question, can they close it out? We're going to be staying on the Denial host for a Hardpoint Detroit. So I'd expect this one to finish here at 3-1, but you know, Epsilon did a great job in Hardpoint solo. They managed to pick that up. We were kind of surprised by that. We both expected this to be a 3-0, but maybe Epsilon could try to force this game 5.
I think Denial finishes it out here. Yeah. On host, Hardpoint. Detroit, you'd look at them to finish it out.
Well, for now, we're going to head to a quick commercial break. When we return, map number 4.